Hey guys, this is that panda guy, and I first want to start off and say that I'm leaving the clicking in, at least some of the clicking, so you can kind of hear how intense it is for me. This is only going to be clicking for two accounts on my PC so far, and I'm running like one on my phone, right, the cat account. I also want to mention that basically they had 4 marches waiting outside my base. All the people I'm about to be fighting are stronger than my alts. They all have like tier 5 troops already, and I only have tier 4 on my alts, which I want to say that cat is about to unlock tier 5 today, which is amazing. And it was just like pretty fun, but you can kind of hear the intensity and the clicking, and like it just kind of gives you an idea of how like I have to like click around so fast. And you're gonna see me sitting idle a lot, and the reason is just because like I'm clicking on my computer. But I hope this is still pretty fun. I'm gonna put this into 2 parts because the video was pretty long and I didn't want to put it too long in one video. I also want to say that the reason you're not going to see me fighting with my main account is because I don't want to snipe positions or snipe spots, for one, because in kill event, for example, I've already maxed out all my heroes that I could have in kill event, and it'd be pretty just mean of me to snipe, well, one, my alt spots, and then just other people who need relics, right? And I could easily wipe these guys out, but I'm not going to do that. I also want to say that it would have scared them off, if you get what I'm saying, right? You can kind of see how coordinated I am. I was actually only planning to have 3 accounts fighting on the field here, and only poured in 3 accounts. But basically what happens is I see another dude poured in, and I was like, I'm not going to do this, right? Because I was like, if they're going to pour in another dude, basically make it a 2v3 versus, tier 5 players as well. Like, they're not extremely stronger than me, but they still have tier 5, and I also have to coordinate all by myself. And if you don't understand how hard that is, it's like pretty difficult, especially when like they're playing like near their bases and they can keep pulling marches back to kind of fix the aggro and force my marches to return home. It's really annoying, and I felt like I needed the extra march power, and it was just fun anyways. I was like, might as well get this content, right? You miss a lot of these reports. I don't show every report, obviously, but I'll give an example. I had pretty good trades for most of the reports. For example, on other accounts, I would lose maybe, let's say, 20k might for 100,000, right? And that's a pretty nice trade, especially on their hospital bills. It's like really bad for them. I mean, this is obviously like friendly fighting for the most part, but we do have tensions with these guys, so yeah. I think you actually get to see what happens here. I think I teleport 2 more accounts in, and basically the reason is I was waiting to teleport because I saw Paula sitting right here, and Paula is about 50 million might, which is stronger than most of my alts, right? Because most of the alt, like my main 5 alts are around 40 million, and basically I was waiting for Paula to see if she would move, and I planned to teleport my alts in, and you see it right here. I had 4 accounts on my computer, and I had one on my phone, obviously, right? Like I said, I don't use my main to fight here because it's just, one, really unfair, and I mean, it just scares off people, and I can just slaughter and basically steal a bunch of kill event points. And I'm not trying to snipe people's spots in endless war when all my heroes are maxed out for the most part, you know? But this gets pretty chaotic because honestly, I didn't expect these guys to keep refreshing their marches because, Paula's close, right? But I thought she would like heal her troops or something at least if they were gonna send their troops back, right? But this person they just want all the heat. like this dude just wants to fight it out. Like, they do not want to go home and heal their troops. And I want to say I left them all with at least a week of healing, so it was pretty bad for them. But yeah, I think they shared the coordinates in English chat, and I don't know why you would share yourself getting whooped, because honestly, I definitely took the a positive trade here. It was, I mean, honestly, like, what do you do? There's no win in this. This is not a winning battle. You get to see Paula just constantly running away, and this was the problem with her being so close to me, because like she could just recall into her base and force like my marches to head home, right? Because obviously I can't micromanage every account at the same time, so some of my marches are gonna hit home, and I can't just like instantly flick over to one computer, flick over to the next, flick over to the next, flick on my phone, and then send their marches to target the next one, right? Like, I feel like the biggest problem is getting all my marches out of my base. And honestly, what I could have done was I could have sent them, like, I could have gathered them behind my base and then just micromanaged them all, right? Because while I'm fighting these guys, I'm trying to send more marches out into the battle, and it really makes it like that much harder. And honestly, if I take on more fights, I think what I need to do is I need to get all 5 of my marches on the field before I actually try to fight it out. Like it's really a mistake I make a lot, and I really gotta fix it. I'm gonna try to upload the second version either tonight or tomorrow. I'm not really sure, but I should upload it either really close to the time or just tomorrow. You know what I mean? So if you really do want to watch the second part or whatever, you know, I hope this PvP content's pretty entertaining. I find it entertaining. And yeah, I also have another PvP video for you guys where I zeroed some bases, but yeah, that was basically it. It's only 6 minutes in. I try to I hope you guys do like my commentary. I really tried to talk over it so you can kind of see in my mind and kind of just feel like how I'm running through this, right? Like it's an intense little battle for me. I'm basically trying to get first place on my cat account for Endless War so I can max out its raid grow or whatever, and because I want to max out this hero, right? And basically I'm trying to max out all the heroes in this account so then I can really just beefing up this account, get its troops as high up as I need, and then basically focus on the next account and just keep repeating the process. It's I don't know. I just plan to become a freaking monster, even with my alts. You know, like it's gonna be great. Paula just kept recalling her marches this whole time though, and it was really frustrating. Like I really wish I had sent my I was able to micromanage better, but I didn't do the best here. And you can see in the top corner, I actually get one of my marches swarmed down, and I was taking okay trades, but it could have been way better. And I had seen it like a little bit late, and even though I had seen it, I really couldn't focus on it because I was trying to focus off these marches real quick. But the person who was focusing on one of my marches up there, I don't really like them too much, so I actually like decided over Paula I'd target those marches, especially with them being further away from like a base they could hide in and stuff like that. I wanted to send this march back and kind of drag the troops towards the battlefield, because this dude was just trying to snipe marches that were out of position, right? Like someone tried to basically just make one of my marches walk out of position. It was really stupid. And I don't know who it was, but they were actually like they were making my marches walk out of position on purpose. Like they were trying to bait them over towards this dude so he could swarm down my marches. And the thing is, you know, like I said, I'm controlling 5 accounts. It's not easy to go from account to account to account and send out more marches. Like maybe if it was on a phone or something, you gotta understand I'm also getting lag. So when I'm trying to click on these marches, it's a little bit laggy, and it's just really not the easiest, you know. Also, I'm sorry, my voice is a little scruffy today. I'm a little bit sick right now. But yeah, this is just a pretty entertaining video. I hope. I really tried to entertain you guys. I was just battling it out here. You see in the top corner, I actually tried to drag this march off and kind of bait or just pull their marches towards the battlefield, because I want to swarm down their marches because they keep trying to target one march at a time. You see this right here, yeah. And I did it on my computer, and I was getting ready. And I honestly shouldn't have swarmed Dragro if I was gonna swarm any. You see, what they do is they keep using a lookout or watch tower, lookout tower nearby. They keep trying to send their troops into there, and then what happens is they try to aggro. They just try to target marches, right, without taking the brunt of the damage, just leaving it to their players to actually get freaking targeted, which is really weird. They just like they're fine with their teammates getting smacked, and that is kind of rude, honestly. They will not take on the battling themselves. And you see Paula, like she's sending endless marches, right? Like one march goes down, she sends another. One march goes down, she sends another. She did not care about how many troops were going into the hospital. She honestly had like 2 million might in the hospital after this. And if you don't really understand that, that's around like 500, 600k tier 4 and tier 5. Because I think for example, I have 1 million troops and I'll have like 4 to 5 million might, and that's just off tier 4, right? So like dropping 2 million might and them being in the hospital is a lot of might, heal time, all that. And this dude was, I think he was speed healing some of his things, so it was probably more than just 500k that got injured overall. But Yeah, I mean, especially when it's tier 5 as well, that's like really expensive. But I mean, I feel like I won this battle for the most part. Like, it was really a win-win situation for me. You see all my accounts just bopping here. I'm not sure when I'll cut out the clicking, but I'm only going to let you guys hear it clicking for a little bit. It might already be out by now, but I haven't edited anything. I haven't, like, cut out the audio, so... But I do want you guys to hear a little bit of the clicking, just so you guys kind of understand. Like, I'm freaking clicking around like a monster between all my accounts, going off as fast as I possibly can. It is not easy. You honestly see me get stuck on this page for a second, and it's because you see me going through my accounts actually to send marches. But this dude ends up pulling his... I think he pulls his troops back home, so I don't actually fight him here. Actually, yeah, he does, yeah. And in the next video, you'll just see more of this field fighting. I think I show some reports in the next video. I didn't... Sorry, my audio cut off right there. I just noticed it was the end of the video. But I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you do check out the next video. You guys have a good day. Peace out. Bye.